There's a rule in parts of South America about a whistle you might hear at night. If it sounds close, you're safe. If it sounds far, he's already behind you. I learned the rule too late. If you hear the whistling close, you're safe. If it sounds far away, he's already behind you. They don't tell you why it works that way. They just say it does. The road through the plains was empty, the kind of empty that presses against your ears until you notice your own breathing. My headlights cut a narrow tunnel through the grass, insects flashing like sparks before vanishing again. No houses, no fences, just the road stretching forward, the dark piled up on either side. That's when I heard it. A whistle, thin, uneven, almost playful. It sounded far away. I laughed, just a little, nervous. I told myself it was a bird, or the wind slipping through something broken. But the sound didn't drift. It stayed steady, rising and falling in a simple pattern, like someone who knew exactly how much noise to make to be noticed. I remembered the stories then, the ones you hear as jokes, the ones nobody explains twice. El Silbón, the whistler. I checked my mirrors. Nothing. My chest tightened. I pressed on the gas a little harder. The road dipped, and the sound changed. Not louder, not closer, just clearer, like the air itself had thinned. I told myself not to turn around. That's another thing they warn you about. I failed. In the rearview mirror, something tall stood in the road where I had just been. Too tall. Thin as a fence post, arms hanging low, head tilted like it was listening to me. Over one shoulder hung a sack, dark and heavy, swaying gently as if full of loose sticks. Bones. The whistle stopped. My ears rang in the sudden quiet. Then I heard breathing, soft, patient, right behind my seat. I didn't feel a hand. I didn't feel a touch. Just the sense that something had leaned close enough to count the spaces between my ribs. The whistle started again. This time, it sounded close. Relief washed through me in a sickening wave. I remembered the rule and clung to it like a prayer. Close means safe. Close means he's far. The car jolted as I hit a bump. The headlights flickered. The whistle came from the back seat. Not loud, not threatening, almost curious. I couldn't scream. My throat locked around the sound. The air smelled wrong. Old metal and dry earth. The kind of smell you find under things left untouched for years. A voice leaned into my ear, thin and stretched, like it didn't get used often. Count with me. The sack shifted. Something inside knocked together. I slammed on the brakes. The car skidded sideways, grass and dirt spraying up around me. When it stopped, the engine stalled. Silence rushed in, thick and absolute. No whistling, no breathing. I sat there, hands shaking, afraid to move. Minutes passed, or hours, I don't know. When I finally looked back in the mirror, the road behind me was empty. I drove the rest of the way without stopping. Didn't look back. Didn't listen to the radio. Didn't breathe unless I had to. I thought I'd escaped. They found the sack on the roadside the next morning. Bones inside. Old ones, new ones, too many to count. No one connected it to me. They said I'd been home all night. No one could explain why my footprints circled the sack over and over in the dirt, like I'd been standing there for a long time, listening. I hear the whistling sometimes now, always far away, and every time I hear it, I feel something close in behind me, counting quietly, waiting for me to finish.